Alright, let's get started with the NLU optimization. The first thing we're going to do is to gather utterances to lay a foundation for our NLU model and start making lists so we can do batch testing and fine-tuning it. To do that, we're back here at our report that we used in the analysis phase for designing out and building the topic, and we're going to look at the specific incidents and tickets for the branch that we built out, which is Oracle Access. So let's dive in. Now here we see a bunch of incidents and tickets. What we're looking for is the short description, and we want to take out some of this information and then infer what utterances we can take from here. So in this specific example, I see that they have an account that's locked. They're asking for their password to be reset, and they need access to Oracle PPM project management. So a few utterances we might be able to glean from this are, my account is locked. Can you please reset my password? I need access to Oracle. I need access to Oracle PPM project management. So there are a few handful utterances that you could take that a user might use when they're trying to get this request put in. Let's take a look at a few others. Here we have test instances are not being provisioned. Someone needs additional roles granted in Oracle, so that's a request. And you'll start to see patterns and repeats, and a lot of these services and requests just have multiple instances of happening. So you can go through all these incidents and start to build up a very small database of utterances that you take out, and go ahead and build an Excel file of these utterances. And that's what we're going to use for our first round of batch testing. Once you have your utterances, let's go ahead over to the NLU model and make a new intent. So here you can make a new model. All you need to do is fill out the model name and then make sure the right language is chosen, and you can give it an optional description. We already have a model made for this. And same thing, you can import intents or create a new intent. Again, a name I might give our intent is Oracle issues, any issues related to Oracle, but I already have an intent created for this. And here we are at our intent. What you'll see here is a handful of utterances I came up with just to lay a general foundation. Very generic questions that users might use to try and get to help with Oracle, such as, can I get help? I'm having trouble. I'm having issues with Oracle. I can't access Oracle. So these are, some more baseline utterances that will help the NLU model understand if they're mentioning issues or trouble with Oracle, this is probably the topic that they want to go to. So once you have just a small handful of utterances, this will allow you to not only do batch testing, but we can also tie it to our topic. And the last thing we need to do is tie it to our topic, and that's going to be done actually at the virtual agent level. So if we go back to our designer that had the topic we made, and keep in mind that you want to do the topic and not the topic block. And go to the properties. Scroll down, set up natural language understanding. So here we can select the model we're using, and then the intent we created. This will tie the intent to our topic, and when users use any utterances that the model deems that intent, then it will trigger the topic and the conversation that we made. And this is how you gather utterances and create an intent in the NLU.